What I do enjoy about at least Moto right now for this is the fact they're doing Standard and Pioneer for free. So you really get the... Oh, here we go. Yeah, so I'd like to play first. Lower my volume. And... yeah, this looks pretty good. Alright. Go. Another Bugbear. Swifty. And that's it for me. Got nothing on your turn. Next turn, I think I want to drop an Inti, get the cards flowing. This is double strike? Ah, man, that's wild. Yeah. I probably want to drop one of my Swift Spears, which I know is wild. Maybe it's Arcanist. Yeah, at least currently in my hand, it's Arcanist who I want to drop, or discard with Inti. We will see. Opponent also begins with 7 cards in hand. I just now realized that. They're stuck in their upkeep, apparently. Interesting choice. I mean, this is why we hit F6, or 6, is so then I don't have to worry about that. Hopefully the cards are readable. I mean, if not, yeah. Eventually, I do want some amount of lands. 5 mana is typically where this will say absolutely not, because yes, we are on 18 lands. I've done 16 land decks before, especially in red. That's actually pretty standard for my burn deck on Arena, I think. Or maybe I'm on 18 lands either way. Yeah, you do eventually hit just complete bricks. That never feels good. Well, too dang bad, buddy. It happens. So, if you are prepared for it, that's what you get. Either way, point being, now that I'm off the tangent, you do want 5 mana to eventually be able to activate your Den of the Bugbear, because it is a 3/2 that can make 1/1s endlessly. Is it the best? No. But it does help in the control matchups where they don't have, or they've already burned up their get losts, or so forth. Same idea. It's blue-white control. Pretty standard. And against black, it's kind of useful for pushing through that last bit of damage, where they just gain some life and you need just one extra body. So that's the game plan that we're going for today, kind of explaining that. Maybe it is Virtuoso, because Conniving is not necessarily something I want to be doing right now. But hey, maybe I don't want to play Inti. Your next end step. Never mind. No, wait, yeah. I don't want to play Inti. So I'll get down, I think it's Arcanist or Illuminator. I think I want to go with Illuminator next turn, depending on what I draw. If it's a pump spell that I can effectively use, then yeah, I'm just going to drop the Swift Spear, pop that in, we're good. Opponent might just be completely off. I'll probably be cutting the dead space out. So, if basically just me ranting is going to fill the dead space, and that's what, I'm going to have to cut out, that's fine. If not, also alright with me. Ah, yes, thank you, Moto. You have made it bigger. That doesn't tell me all I need to know. There we go. Human Knight. Yeah, let me discard one more cards. Actually, maybe I want to get Inti down. Yeah, that's a great question, actually. I can drop Inti, which at least guarantees that I can discard a card next turn. As he can trigger regardless. However, I think that getting a... No, it's Virtuoso, so that pushes the damage the most. Because double striking, especially if I hit a pump spell. Okay. I am, in fact, actually braining. Brain is intact, don't worry, chat. Or YouTube comments. At least it's mostly there. If I'm going to be sitting here for the next 25 minutes just waiting for my opponent. Alright. Just going to move on over to the other screen and start reading. Okay. Well, that was faster than I thought that would be. I was just like, I'm sitting here for 7 minutes. Yeah, they must have had to bounce or something. Oh, my opponent is going first, most likely. Yep. As for my hand, I don't... Oh, I do have a creature, yeah. We're good. I was like, I don't have a creature. I do, actually. So, yeah. I can... Scamp, I guess? Razor Verge Thicket. Oh. There's land number 2, so we can get Scamp down. And that's it. This is probably going to be a Boggles matchup, which means I need to Yeetus. Yeah, I need to get Arcanist down and just start putting the gas on. least that's what I recall. Yeah, they're gonna call it auras. I know it as boggles. It's the modern deck. Angels. Oh, right. We're Coco Angels. That's a thing. Arcanist. Doesn't matter here. And then just pass. I'm not attacking in. Whenever an angel create a 1/1 white spirit, Bishop of Wings is going to be a pain in my tuchus. But hey, that's fine. Ish. Wild Ride is also pretty funny. Yep. Yes, Monstrous Rage. So Dreadhorde, I'm going to use Honor on him next turn, and then probably Rage him up. I don't know yet, actually. No attacks, Chief. I'm good. Pass through my opponent's turn, literally saving precious seconds in case it comes down to that. I understand that Bishop of Wings is meant to be for like, oh yeah, high cost angel cards. And then they print freaking Giada over here. It's like, alright, cool. Frustrating, but hey. No attacks, yep, they're pretty useless here. Sacred Foundry. I'm of course going to pay the life. I would like to honor my Dreadhorde Arcanist. Alright, Battlefield Forge next turn is pretty good, actually. Haste. Do I want to haste and trample my boy? Does this give trample? Yes. So let me get the scamp going. Alright, it's too many lands, but this is honor. Always yield. I can honor the scamp. I think that's no. I want to just keep pumping the Arcanist. Means I can trade off. Yeah, I can just turn inside out the camp or the scamp, and that will do so much more damage. Yeah, because I can rage it. That's fine. No blockers. Okay. Do I want to push the damage? Nah, not right now. No, I will not sacrifice Scamp. Thinking about it. Yeah, nope. The good news is, though, whatever I draw next turn, it will be gas. Straight up, gassed up. Gain 5 more life, Resplendent Angel. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Interessante. Kiara has Vidge. Okay. The nice thing is, though, so let me just do the math, right? So 3, 6. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Leyline of Res, don't care about that anymore. So I guess I just have to Battlefield Forge here. Let me see. Hold on. So Wild Ride the Scamp. And then... yeah, this should be lethal, right? Attack with all. Yeah, Wild Ride. Onto the Scamp. And then I wait for blockers. No blockers. Holy smokes, you are emboldened by the flame of passion. And GG's. Yeah. Proliferate this. Done. Turn inside out. Scamp to face. Bang. Whoo! And this is why, baby. Alright, what do I want here? Probably the removal. Mage Ring doesn't matter. Apostle doesn't matter. High Priest just does not matter. Hexproof Indestructible, it could be useful. God's Willing is extremely powerful against this because they're mostly white. Leyline, it's fine. Maybe it is Lauren's Escape. So... Defiant Strike doesn't feel like it's actually... No, it's Defiant Strike. It's like, that's honestly the worst of them. Maybe I can... No, Monstrous Rage is too good. Maybe it's Wild Ride, if anything. Alright. Yeah. Cut the instance. There's no ley line, but this is... it's all in on a Scamp. But that's pretty good. Wasn't I on the draw, too? Yeah, I was on the draw. Freaking heck, man. Oh, this is such a beautiful deck. Just... turn, Lauren. Yeah, God's Willing. Just bonk. Yeah, I can poke pretty effectively. Yeah, just... when this creature deals combat damage, you may sacrifice it. If you do, proliferate. Okay, yeah, that's totally normal. Pump spells. Yeah, and then when it dies, deal damage to any target. Oh god. Like, yeah. Yes. And bang. That's my turn. You saw the Scamp last game. How much are you willing to respect it? And we'll find on out. Probably going to develop a creature here. Yep. Figures. And let's see. Let me honor you. I draw a backup Scamp. Actually, I'll wait. Do you trust? Sure. 5 check. Opponent passed the 5 check. You're good there, Chief. I could have turned Inside Outed and then... but that's kind of a waste when you get down to it. Righteous Valkyrie. Yeah, that's a card. That is indeed a card of magic variety. What I think I want is Illuminator Virtuoso. Drop that in. Shock in Foundry just in case, and pass. No attacks yet. You passed the vibe check the first time. I don't need to make you pacify check another time. Because Virtuoso is 714. It's big. That's all I know. I mean, you do gain a crap ton of life, but it's also just a buttload of damage. Yeah, you just gain 9 life off of a... Where is it? At least 7 creatures get +2/+2. Okay, I see. You do make a 4/4 Angel. That's actually not the worst thing. You should attack your opponent. You really ought to attack here. There you go. I was gonna say, yeah, just attack. So let me just connive in the end step, I think. Always yield. Discard Leyline. That's not going to help me. Inspiring Vantage to the bottom. Because that's not an untapped land. And yeah. Oh god, this is going to be so much life for them. And that's a lot of damage from me. Oh. Right. So we attack in with everything, and I determine how I'm spending my spells, because instant speed, baby. I don't expect to win this combat necessarily, but it is something. Okay, you're blocking there, you're blocking there. Kind of as I expected. Okay. God's willing. Wait, no. Turn inside out. Choose the scamp for that. Okay. And then it's Monstrous Rage on you. Do I want to discard the honor? Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's better than God's willing. And then since it's 6 already, I think, how hard do I want to push here? Oh yeah, that'll actually do it. So choose the scamp here. There we go. Alright. This trades off. Okay. Scamp. This can shoot the Valkyrie. Okay. Shoots Valk. Manifest Dread. I'll take the Lightning Helix under there. I'll take the Scamp under there. Oh, ho, ho. And no. I think that's good here. Yeah, that saved me a whole lot of life. Holy crap. And I got a 4/4 double striker with trample. Portable hole. That's not good. That said, you do actually have some problems to solve here, so yeah. Sure. This is where God's willing being held up was important. However, I don't think that that's necessarily where I want to be. Another Bishop of Wings. Oh god. Well, fine. If you're attacking here, I think that's greedy. I mean, I can't punish it necessarily in that regard, but I do think it's greedy. Dreadhorde Arcanist. This is the 1/1 scamp. Okay. Let me just drop in the Arcanist for next turn. I think I just attack in. Do I still think I can push through? Yeah, I genuinely do. Because I can just give Scamp Pro White or something like that, and then just send it. I don't know what that looks like, but could work. No blocks. Awfully greedy of you. But alright. No. I will definitely be bringing in Wear Tears if I think about it. So there probably will be a game 3. I mean, going to 29. Oh. Kiata is just a pain in my tuchus. 33 life? That's not impossible to overcome. MTGO, however, Den of the Bugbear. That's not a good draw here. Attack with all. This I want to. I could honor, I guess. Is that better than turn inside out? No. So turn inside out. Okay. Cast a spell on Scamp. Give it Pro White. Put to the bottom. And Yeetus. I guess I should be mulling more aggressively to Leyline hands, but I really don't feel like that's right. No blocks. I can make this a 1/1 and then fling it, but I don't think that's right. Yeah. Turn inside out. Oh, done. And this can shoot your Resplendent Angel, which is the thing that's going to kill me. Yeah. Of course. And that's my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's lethal. Alright, alright. You didn't realize it, opponent. You already had lethal, but alright. Alright, begin sideboarding. Urbrass Forges, I think, are important because of the life gain. Or maybe it's Wear Tears to get back my creatures. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, Forges... I don't know. Forges can stack up pretty effectively. Maybe I go 2 Forge over... what? Inti? Yeah, I don't think Inti is going to be the thing I need right now. Yes, let's go play first. This has no lands. I must mulligan. This has 2 lands. I can keep it, I guess. Do I want sustained burn or do I want consistent burn? That gives trample. Scamp, though, does fling, so I think it's actually Swift Spear, as counterintuitive as that is to me. Mountain, Scamp, pass. Basically, turn 1, Scamp. All 3 games. Honestly, I wouldn't mind hitting a land here. That's what Ancestral Anger's there for. Green for Llanowar Elves. Okie dookies. Then I can determine if I'm going to fling him or if I'm just going to Lorn's Escape him. No blocks. In that case, I want to turn him inside out. And it's 5 damage. Yes. Done proliferating. 5 right to the dome. Let's put a Den at the Bugbear underneath. And pass. Righteous Valkyrie, okay. Red 1-2, combat, always yield, thank you. Haste and trample, attack with just this, and pass. That's an easy block for now. That's also why I'm wanting to get Forge going now. Oh, please don't wear tear me. Actually, it's not too bad. Llanowar Elves. Lannies. Okay. Because I can Wild Ride on my Manifest. I think that's actually fine. Wild Ride on the Manifest. Yeah. And then we go make the 2-1. Attack it with both. There's like in Lorn's Escape, protecting the manifested. Okay. Sure. It's fine with me. Drop the Vantage. 6. I'm going to hold Lord's Escape just in case I need to, but yeah. Another Resplendent Angel. Jeez. Alright, you're gonna get Resplendent Angels going next turn. Importantly, though, Forge is chunking out 3 1s and higher now. Attacking with 1, okay. My turn. Ah, Monstrous Rage. Yeah, that's a good one. Beginning of combat, yep. Attack with both. Manifest creature number 1. I love how that's just the naming convention they're using. Beautiful. Monstrous Rage. Have you heard of it? I'll give it Indestructible too. So it not only survives, Silken's on? Yeah, that's a way to spend mana. Make a bunch of 2 1s. Okay. And that's that. Whew. You guys sure you can give your angel lifelink? I don't know if that's right, though. I mean, that is, yeah, life swing of 5. Yeah. This is actually kind of tough. I can give my creature with Trample Haze, or I can make it a 6/3, which is not bad, but I don't think that's good enough. So I'm just going to wait for the Forge to go. This is not that it has to attack. No. Always yield. There we go. It is correct to make them waste the mana. I can wait one more turn before going big on them. Yep. Plus, if you want to try something else, go ahead. I'll wait. Like, it's not a huge deal to me. It doesn't cost 6 to activate. Oh, wait, it does cost 6. Oh, well, I'm an idiot. I should have attacked. This makes a 3/3/4/4 angel. Okay, that's fine actually. Yeah. Can't block. However, Soakin's on 1. Yep. Oh. But at the same time, yeah. How about this guy? Done. This is a sorcery. It was incorrect not to attack them last turn, though. That's kind of annoying. Sure. Yeah. And that's it for me. Gain 9 life off this exchange, which is the most annoying part. Man, why did they make Righteous Valkyrie do this? Like, yeah, okay, sure. That seems fine. Now, maybe just being stupid and forgetting that Resplendent Angel costs 6 to activate. Would have had it on the hook for a little bit more, but, you know, nope. Alright. We at least got one win, though. Probably just shouldn't have been as aggressive as I was until later, but oh well. At least with the flinging. Yeah, because I didn't have enough damage persistent from there on. Oh well. And also, yeah, Forge is a bit slow, which is ironic. But hey, it's fine. I rolled a 1. My opponent's likely going first. Yep. Chooses to play first. 6. Do I want to keep this hand? Yeah. It's not super aggressive, but it does the job. It makes... Oh, we're playing the mirror. Well... and yeah, of course. As I was just about to say... And of course, depending, I can make one really big creature, and depending on the matchup, or depending on what I draw, I should say, yeah, I can change very quickly. Let's go with an Inti, and I just want to pass, I think. Yeah. Yeah. As I can use Inti to soak up some damage, depending on what they do to the Arcanist. So we'll see. Defiant Strike is fine. Yeah. Yeah. I should be on 6 here, but whatever. Okay. No blocks. I'm going to punch harder than that. Let me show you how it's done, kid. Maybe this really will be A. Let me show you how it's done. Always yield, please. Swifty. Oh boy. Yeah, I'd like to get a Swift. Do I want to pay 2 life? Yes. Attack with all. Always yield. Card to discard. How about this backup Inti? And I'll put the counter on hero. I didn't even want that Inspiring Vantage to begin with. Looks like I'm holding up protection, which I'm technically... I'm technically holding up protection with Turn Inside Out. If they somehow are mainboarding removal. Like an absolute psycho. If not, I have lethal on board. Wild concept. It's true, though. God. Yeah. Boing. I'm actually going to be honest. Turn Inside Out. Yep. I can get gnomed for what? 8? That's not lethal, is it? 9. You can attack for 12. That's not lethal. Alright. I'm fine with this. I don't need Battlefield Forge, so yeah, we just go. Attack with all. On to the hero. And then we get Monstrous Rage. Always yield. And that's lethal. That is lethal. No need to spaz off. This is Lightning Helix matchups, and I feel like this is where I bring in Magebane Lizard. We don't have pro red, just pro black. So 6 cards in. What do I want to drop? Arcanist is a nombo with Magebane. I know it already has trample, but whatever. Virtuoso is actually pretty good. Defiant Strikes aren't bad here. God's Willing is actually pretty good. Honor is not bad. Wild Ride is not too shabby. Is this just where I board out Leylines? I never cast a non-creature, so I don't think that's correct. Do I just board out my 2-drops? Inti. No, but I do believe... well, actually, Virtuoso is Double Strike. That's very important. I just don't know how to sideboard with this deck. I can trim... yeah, if I'm... honestly, I've never had it in my hand, so I don't know how good this thing is, man. Heroes seem very important. Actually, Swifties... as big as they can get, they don't seem to be the thing, in my opinion. They aren't the bee's knees, as I'll say. And then... Lorne's Escape. Probably not. I don't think so. Yeah, this seems fine. And this is where I'm going to get Magebane Lizard and freaking Leyline. Both in my starting hand, and I'm going to be like, I guess. Nope, just no lands. Mulligan. Mulligan's to 6. Can I even keep this? I can keep it. It's not great, but I can keep it. I'm definitely going to put Defiant Strike to the bottom if that's the case, though. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? Actually, Defiant Strike are, well, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay. You're starting off with a Leyline. It's mildly terrifying. Ouchies. I could die very quickly here. Heartfire Hero. And ship it. Helix is good, though, about clearing dinguses in the meantime. I only have 3 of them, though. That is where that is frustrating. I'm not blocking right now. In fact, it's actually on blocking duty next turn. Sure, if you want to do nothing. Yeah, 3 cards in hand. So I can deal the damage with Hero indirectly, which is why I'm not too bothered by it. Battlefield Forge. In that case, I go aggressive here. Yeah? Yeah. I can go Virtuoso. Is that right, though? No? No, it's not. because I want to Helix next turn. You're targeting mine? Wait, hold on. In that case, I am going to target yours. If I can't have fun, neither can you. And always yield. Bing bong. Yeah, this is why. Sure. So you get 4 or 3+1/+1 counters, you get a 4/4. Okay. That's fine. That's actually kind of okay with me. Because I can beat that thing in combat. Good old double strike. Like Richard Garfield intended. Not really, actually. Not at all. Wait. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah. That's +1/+0. 7, 5. You've drawn a lot of cards here. Should have gone for Mage Bait, apparently. Well, my goal is, though, to just dome the opponent if I draw a red source. That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 9. Yeah, that's lethal if I draw... If I draw a land, that's lethal. If not, that's just magic, man. Red source. No! I forgot. Bruh. Well. If my opponent has it, they've got it. It was a good run, I'll be honest. Yeah, when your opponent just draw or has Leyline, Honor, Ancestral Anger, cool. From 3 cards in hand, with a Heartfire here to back it all up. Alright, buddy. Alright. You almost certainly have a Monstrous Rage in there. Wait, that's not a Monstrous Rage. What's bro doing over here? Did I have it is my question. Did I somehow punt? No, because I could only hit for 14. Yeah. Discard a hero. If somehow my opponent's only drawn lands or exiled a Battlefield Forge, that's not super promising to me. But hey. When did it get trample? Wait, what? Oh, Inti gives it trample. I was like, the what now? Oh, Inti gives it trample, yeah. I could tear, but I don't think that's... No, I also didn't realize, yeah, this is game 2. We're all good. Let's keep. It's not the best because I don't have a creature to start off with, but... When I do, though, it will be big. Oh, that was... I did not realize Inti gave it trample. Okay, this also explains why my opponent just was not blocking that at one time. Okay. Thankfully, Lightning Bolt is not a thing here. And it's not in the decks either. Now I'm just waiting for a creature, so... Inti is not a creature I'd necessarily want to target. Oh, that is something I do want to target now. I'm not even going to let you go to your turn. Thanks. That's it, Chief. Did I just give up that I just drew that? Yes. At the same time, do I care? Not really. Alright, don't care about that. Yeah, I'm about to get clapped hard. That's 8 damage coming on in. I am definitely not going to be having a good day. Yeah, there's no house here.